up, everybody? It's your boy Slipher The Sky Dragon back at it again, and today, sorry about that. A second ago, I had to take care of some weird shit was going on with my.
Take LA back. That'd be fun.
Well, I kind of like McVeigh.
So we're gonna skip ahead. Oops. No, over here, buddy.
And I believe that is Robinson.
Yeah, that was him.
Justin Herbert messed up hand.
Herbert, it's all in a cast.
And big money QB, they just paid him a lot, messed up ribs.
Alright, so I'm gonna go cook for a second. I'm gonna begin live for you guys. I'll be right back.
Well, you didn't miss any though from the fractured ribs. And didn't you have that messed up rib cartilage last year too?
He's probably just making excuses.
Hand off. You gotta be tough. Aw, you're a hater.
Hand off and no game.
Such a hater.
So when Derek Carr has fractured ribs, nobody gives a shit. But when Justin Herbert has it, he's a freaking hero.
Oh yeah, or when,
miss me with that bullshit.
Remember when Mahomes plays with the sniffles? Remember?
Oh yeah, Mahomes had the
Denver
flu.
game?
Oh yeah, Mahomes had to take some antibiotics, so we're supposed to flip the F out.
What a hero! He's playing a football game with the sniffles.
Mahomes had to take Dayquil before the game.
Oh my God!
He pulled up on the injury report.
No one else would ever be able to do that.
So 2nd and 4 for the Chargers, trying to get some points against the Raiders, dropping back in a quick throw to the tight end.
Oh, he got it.
They narrowly get the first down. Nate Hobbs on the coverage was smart with the reception. The tight end, he got chippy earlier with some of these Raiders players. I want to be taking a look at, speaking of some beef matchups, some fighting matchups. I do need to wipe that at some point, but some fighting matchups.
Don't worry about it.
I think Amik Robertson versus Gerald Everett. I mean, they've been chippy. They've been beefing with each other out there. That's going to be an interesting one to see, for sure. 1st and 10. Who's going to throw them bows? AFC West rivalry. And timeout for the Chargers. Almost a delay a game. Hey! The Raiders got a 21-0 lead on Thursday night. I mean, what's better than that? And you're allowed to drink because it's not too early. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better situation.
I know, it's so fun.
And when it's 10 a.m., you're like, especially if you're a West Coaster, you're like, I don't think I should, Unless you're at the game. If you're at the game, it's different.
Am I really falling off in life? Am I really going to do this?
I'm about to crack it open already. I don't know about that.
I don't know if I want to go down this road.
But 1 p.m. you could be like, look, it's afternoon time.
1 p.m., maybe on your day off. People have brunch, right?
So 1st and 10, Brandon Staley. Sir Shy, I love this. Pizza face Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert needs some proactive gel. Boom!
And then Easton Stick is like trying to one-up him in every category. And Easton Stick's like, don't worry, Herbert, I got some shit too.
Dude, we made that proactive joke so often in the 2021 season. I don't know, Sir Shy, if you were there, but shout out to you if you were.
A handoff on 1st down for the Chargers, 4 yards. I mean, and Herbert had more back then because he was younger.
Yeah, and
but he still has it.
We did it so much though that even on the thumbnails, I think I even added acne to his face on thumbnails.
You rigged it. You did him dirty like that.
I was bad, yeah. I cheated him.
So Brandon Staley, they're reviewing his career right now on the broadcast. So keep in mind, Brandon Staley coached Khalil Mack when he was with the Bears, and Mack went to the Pro Bowl that year, had that amazing year. So he's always had a connection with Mack. 2nd and 7.
Weird snap.
And throwing it, 2 outside for Easton Stick.
Let's go.
Nate Hobbs with a pass breakup, 3rd and 7.
Let's freaking go.
So get these likes up, guys. I don't even know. How many likes are we at right now?
Right there. Oh, refresh.
All right, let's go.
We
have 8 likes.
We're going to shrink this up.
292 likes, almost 700 people watching. Woo! Let's get these up. Easton Little Stick is about to go right now on 3rd and 7.
Oh, you're giving him dirty.
Well, if he scores a touchdown, then I'll have to. I will give him credit if he makes plays.
Medium.
Even though I'm a hater. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7, Jack Jones in coverage, lined up at the bottom. Amik Robertson at the top, dropping back. Easton Stick, pressure, and throws on the run, incomplete. Throws under pressure, not on the run. Incomplete to Eckler, was trying to check it down. Raiders defensive pass rush. The Violator looks happy.
Hell yeah, dude.
Violator almost had him on the show one time, scheduling conflict, but that would have been really funny. He's got to line up again. I want to know what he's seeing on the ground there.
What a nickname, too.
The Violator. Hey, it reminds me of Lester the Molester
I
Hayes.
know, I'm like, in this day and age, you know, that's cool that it's
Of
still
course.
okay.
I'm gonna come up with my own name. I'm gonna roll up to a stadium called the Groper, Wi-Fi Willie.
Oh, my God.
The Groper.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, I could go in a number of directions.
The Groper.
The Groper.
And
Hey,
punt
DeAndre
return for
Carter.
DeAndre Carter.
Woo!
32
Go, baby,
yard
let's
line.
go.
Didn't catch that time. Going for it.
Can you pull up the studio of the live?
Yeah.
No.
Just after I put
No
this on
mother effing way.
Wolfie,
Wolf
Wolfie
Claw.
OG, do this shit for Wi-Fi Willie and naughty. What makes me so naughty?
Because you were making all the dirty jokes
Oh,
last
I
week, and I had to cancel you.
Because I wore that stupid shirt.
No, you were saying shit. It was what you were saying,
No,
which was worse. Yeah.
I'm not family friendly. I apologize to the children. If you are a real deal, diehard OG Raider Nation,
Appreciate
do it for
you,
us.
Wolf
Do it for
Claw.
Wolf.
Always spitting
Let's
facts
go.
in the comments. Love reading this guy's comments. Whenever I read his comments, I'm like, man, that's exactly what I'm
He's
thinking.
a real ass mother.
And then sometimes some people go too far, and I'm like, man, I really want to heart this comment, but I don't want to get in too much trouble. Because sometimes it's like, oh well, this I could say publicly, but this, it goes too naughty, Audrey, basically.
Oh, throw me under the bus. What do you want to do?
Throwing you under the bus.
You know what? Maybe
Go
I
to
should.
stream settings.
Maybe I should be thrown under the bus sometimes. It's all
You
good.
should be You gotta scroll down. Okay, it's fine. Never mind. I was just checking something.
Oh, okay.
So, Wet Willie, maybe that should be something that we do on this live. Wet Willie, we need some more ideas. We didn't have the chance to go to
I
some
could do a
stores
goal.
today.
Oh yeah, we were we might be doing something kind of wacky in the future on live streams.
Yeah.
In this room, so look out for that. That's pretty much the extent of what I can say, right?
That's the extent.
It will
of
be
it.
very fun though. It'll be very fun.
We'll see what happens, and hopefully, at least for next season, hopefully it's in the playoffs too. But this season's gonna be still fun, and we're still gonna be going live during the playoffs. We're actually also gonna be going live this Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm going to be live Saturday night. You are as well.
We have so much fun with you guys that we're like, you know what? Let's just go live like all the time, like as much as we can. So I think we're gonna be live for a lot of games this year.
Yeah.
And like Willie was just saying, a lot of postseason, Super Bowl, the whole thing.
And they're having games on Saturday out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's nearing the end of the season, the holidays. We're gonna have some wacky schedules, so that's cool. I'll take it.
right, and some of the games in the morning are okay, but the night game, Lions versus Broncos. I want to see how that one shakes out. Those are two teams that are trending up right now. I think it's going to be
Is
intense.
that Gail Benson and Elvis? No.
No, that
The
is
Saints
not.
owner. No.
No, it's a wedding in
The Saints owner's hotter
one of the
than that.
biggest weddings.
The Saints owner is hotter than her. But she's nice too. But they're getting married. That's cool. Super freaks in the house, onto something new. Is onto something new? Are you Rebecca Diamond? I think we were trying to figure this out last. Oh, game's on. Here
So
we go.
play action for Aiden O'Connell and a line drive to Devontae that's broken up. And does Devontae want a flag? Devontae got in the face of another Chargers
No,
player.
he got into his face first.
But Devontae
He ran up to
definitely
him.
was more.
He ran
It
up
stood
to
out
him.
more.
Look at this. Devontae's getting like held like it's. He's getting spooned. Like he needs to cuddle it.
Oh, it's Basie.
Basie.
Devontae Adams went into Basie's face, a backup player.
Dude.
More of a, some guys barely get an opportunity. But Asante Samuel was on the coverage. 2nd and 10. I love the freaking energy in this game, in this chat. Let's go.
Let's freaking
Handoff.
go. Samir White.
About
Yes.
6 yards,
Yeah,
probably.
6 yard gain.
6 yards.
We didn't miss your super. We put it on the screen for a long time. I'll put it back.
Bring it back, Wolfie
Bring
Claw.
it back. Wolfie, bring it back. We got you. We got you.
But so we're gonna be going live Saturday, Broncos versus Lions. Let me know if you guys are gonna show up Saturday night.
Let's go, buddy.
Broncos versus Lions. on this channel, hanging out on the live, let me know. So here we go.
I mean, the Broncos, man, Sean Payton. Now that's a coach. Now that's a head coach.
There's it's always eventful when the drama the Broncos play.
Did not
Exactly,
see that coming though for the Broncos season this year. Did not see it coming.
3rd and 5, big down for the Raiders, dropping back, and there is a little blitz here and a quick throw, but it's batted. He would have had Adams open, but it was batted at the line of scrimmage. 4th and 5, Raiders gonna punt, but thankfully they got that big lead.
Giant lead.
They can't be coasting off that though, you know. They don't want to be like, oh, we got the lead, so we can chill, we can run the ball.
No. Yeah. In the 2021 season playoff game, I remember you were like, oh, we had like a 14, 17-point lead at one point, and you were like, yeah, we got it, game's over. You started drinking, and I was like, don't do that, man.
So they're punting, and we have people saying they're going to be rolling through to the Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Broncos Lions, Michael Angelos is there. He is there.
Yes.
Mart is there.
Let's
and
go.
on this punt return, it was a muffed punt. A muffed punt. And it looks like it's going to be the Raiders football after a muffed punt.
Dude, I keep
no
looking
freaking
away.
way.
I keep looking away thinking it's going to be a generic punt, and some crazy shit keeps happening.
And it is the Raiders football. And Aiden O'Connell gets another shot at it to get a touchdown. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's freaking go. He tried to return it. It was a strip. And is that DJ Turner? Was that DJ Turner who did the strip, number 19?
Yes, I believe so. Yes. 19.
DJ Turner.
Let's freaking go.
Making the freaking play. That's what I like to see. Joe Kamey.
Joe Carney, first super on the live stream. Dude, shout out to you.
We're making history here. We're making history here.
Ratface Staley gets fired if they lose. I mean, if the fuses, that's a good nickname for the Chargers. The fuses, they come
The electricity company.
The phone chargers, yeah.
So a handoff to Zamir White, just a modest gain there.
The USB plug that, goes in and out, mostly sucks.
Wow,
Yeah.
huge mistake. So, I mean, look.
Dude, this is a Staley firing.
I mean, look, it's pretty bad that Staley's losing to an interim head coach. I mean, he's been in the league already for this is his 3rd season.
Yeah, interim head coach that, no disrespect, but scored 0 points last week.
Yeah, and so the Chargers thought they were going to freaking, even without Herbert. Like, this was a game for Staley to save his job.
Yeah.
Because Staley could be like, hey, I can win without Herbert. I could do these games.
They're in my division twice a year. I could at least put these fools away. But
no, he's getting his ass whooped right now.
Can
And they got a Justin Herbert banking commercial. Oh my god! And this guy's grilling. You know this guy doesn't know how to cook. Based on his acne, I think he's eating a little too much candy and not too much steak.
You just think like some fucked up teenager diet and proactive.
He's eating Pop Rocks and freaking macaroni.
He's eating ramen. At this point, you're not even talking shit. You're just looking out for his health.
Exactly. Yeah, I
just like a dietitian for him.
I like this. I like John Rader Snake in the chat too, saying DC did better banking commercials with EECU out of Fresno, Educational Employees Credit Union.
We gotta pull that.
Great little credit union.
Wow, if you guys haven't seen that, he's wearing a jean jacket with fringe and doing like a Backstreet Boys dance, and it's very...
Herbert don't have shit on that.
It's very cheesy, it's very fly, it's very bizarre.
So, we were talking about some other stuff too, right before that. But that kind of...
But if Staley gets fired, the fire...
Oh, so the Staley thing, look, here's the thing though. They kind of screwed up with things that aren't really Staley's fault so far.
Yeah.
Because the fumbles you can't really blame on Staley, so maybe they're going to keep his ass. And I think the Chargers can keep him because of that.
Dude, I've been lurking on the Chargers subreddit, just to kind of get in the minds of, what some of these people are thinking, and they do not think the Spanos family is going to fire Staley. They think they're way too cheap, and even if they do make that decision, that it'll be at the end of the season. They're not going to risk, dysfunction and, whatever, cutting the head off the snake in the middle of the season.
Hey, well, let him keep Brandon Staley. There you go.
Let's go. Who cares? It's in our division. Who cares? Q-Min, another one bites the dust. Q-Min, shout out to you. 3rd super on a live stream. Shout out to you, man. Great to see the boys choke slam Staley into unemployment.
Send him to the unemployment line. Choke slam in that motherfucker.
Maybe could practice on a cat or something. Oh my god. Just doing it to yourself? Oh my god. You give this man one hard seltzer and he choke slams himself on camera.
Dude, I already fell on the stairs, so I couldn't actually hurt my back. Because we have stairs here.
We have stairs for the first time ever, and I was like, dude, I know that you're going to fall.
Wait a minute, hold on. Second and 7. At the 11-yard line, Raiders could score right now. Play action. Wide open, Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer, he doesn't care. And that is a touchdown for the Raiders. There you freaking go. And the Raiders got a 4-touchdown lead
Cool.
against the Chiefs in the second quarter.
Dude,
And what do you guys think? Does that call for just another boost? Should I have another one?
Don't choke slam yourself again. Oh my god.
And the thing about that play is you had to play action, and
Jackpot,
Michael
baby.
Mayer was just wide open.
Like completely open, yeah.
I mean, they left him wide open like that. And Chargers fans are upset there.
Let's go!
And
Get it,
this is
baby!
one of the first games in Allegiant Stadium.
Let's go!
Where it's not all
28
fans
zip.
I
everywhere.
know, and you know that
Hell
nasty ass
yes.
baby blue would stand out in those stands too.
Exactly. I mean,
Like any bright color stands out in Allegiant.
I got some.
Honestly, any color.
I got friends who are
Purple.
Chargers fans, but I will say there's not many of them. We know there's not many of them.
Actually, yeah, you're like best friend growing up
Let's
Chargers
run.
fan.
You're right, but it was like they were the only people who watched the Chargers. It was all Niners and
Well, 'cause
Raiders.
San Diego, you know, you have a lot of, like, you know, we have a lot
Yeah,
of like,
this
Hispanic
one's a
American
little rough.
people and like the Mexico
Run this.
connection and all that. But then that, I mean,
Yeah.
LA, that still works for LA.
Brandon Staley is not going to be invited to Taco Tuesday after this performance.
Oh.
They might mess with his ground beef. That's for sure.
Oh my god.
I'm not trying to say nothing like that. I'm just saying.
Mess with it? Joshua Hughes, shout out to you, man. Chargers are taking to get Staley fired. I know autocorrect.
Hey, man.
Autocorrect keeps turning it into Stanley for everybody. I'm sorry.
Hey, Staley, nobody's going to even need to know your name in just a few months, dude, okay? So I think it's on the end.
Wow, he's like completely on his own over there. They just like handed that shit.
Oh, and by the way, who's calling the plays on the Chargers defense? Brandon Staley.
Well, yeah, of course, it's the play. Yeah.
And he goes, and they're like, are you going to switch play call? He goes, you can stop asking that question.
Stop asking.
You can stop asking.
And it's who is it? It's Jeff Miller from the LA Times, I think. He's feeding.
You know what?
the most.
We got something in the works on this.
Yeah.
Guys. We'll let you lit on the
We've done some research. We've written some stuff out.
And here we go, man. So
We might have to make a little Staley video.
I mean, hey, it depends on what happens. Maybe they're gonna keep him, and then they might keep the guy. They might keep Staley.
Yeah, instead of choke slamming, you should do the Staley glute stretches.
I could do a little glute
The
stretch.
pelvic thrust.
So, kick return the Chargers 28-0 at the top of the second quarter. I think a lot of Chargers fans. Oh, and next week on Thursday night, Derek motherfucking Carr versus the Rams on Thursday night. Next week we will be live for that shit.
They got DC on the screen right now.
Hell,
For
mother
those who
effing
can't
yeah.
see. For those who can't see.
We will be there, and then also this Sunday, Tommy DeVito versus Derek Carr. Sunday 10 a.m. We'll be live for that. So Saturday Lions Broncos at night, and then Sunday morning, Carr and the Saints versus the Giants. 1st and 10 for the Chargers
Crazy ass weekend.
at the 25-yard line. And pistol formation for Easton Stick, and then a little reverse here. Oh my! They did a reverse, and the receiver tripped. It's a loss of 2 yards. The Chargers are falling downhill, and Max Crosby's laughing.
Crosby's like, you guys are doing my work for me.
And Tyree Wilson with a little bit of swag.
Let's go.
I mean, maybe the Raiders are just going to keep getting better after these next few
Dude,
weeks.
shout out to Barry King. Just dialing up now on my Wi-Fi. They got a great game.
Great game. Appreciate you, Barry King.
Let's go. Let's go.
I don't know if he's related to Larry King, 2nd and 12. 24-yard line, blitz. Oh, and Easton Stick's going to escape and scramble. He's going to look to throw on the run, but he's going to run it himself. And there's a flag on the play, probably some holding. Malcolm Duke with the pressure.
Is Lincoln
just hearing a little
Kennedy?
crack.
I know. Is Lincoln Kennedy the announcement? I know, because they fired Musburger a while ago.
Oh, no, they had that one white guy who used to do, like,
Oh,
soccer
yeah,
shit.
they got a second guy. Yeah, Yeah, who's more of a soccer guy.
Yeah, that guy.
What was his name? I don't remember.
I don't know, but he's got very nice teeth. I'll say that.
There you go. There you go.
You know what? I bet you McDaniels hired him.
Crosby, 6 in the NFL, 51 sacks. McDaniels hired the announcer. Another nepotism hire.
So I think part of the reason why Max Crosby's, he really wants to stay in and play through the injuries is because he put together like an unprecedented season this year.
He's also like his swagger and his positivity, no matter what, he's always so positive, is like rubbed off on a lot of these guys.
But his knee, he should be careful. 2nd and 22.
I know.
Throwing it deep. Oh, what a huge completion. Probably the biggest completion for the Chargers.
Wow.
Near the 30-yard line. That's going to be a 3rd and 7 now. And they got Johnson, the young wide receiver, Quentin Johnson, who they're often frustrated with. He dropped a critical pass in a key game to lose, and Chargers fans just do not like this guy. And there's Raider Nation getting loud at home. I haven't seen Raider Nation get loud at home in a long time.
Oh, they're showing his knee. Yeah, and wasn't it Raider Reaper in the chat? Ooh, it's bleeding right now. That's bad. It was telling us the knee, it's like a sack filled with fluid and they have to drink.
And drop it back, Easton stick, pressure, and he's going to throw on the run, stick, and it's incomplete. No stick, no go, and the Chargers are probably going to blame the absence of Justin Herbert for this, but their offensive line isn't consistent against the Raiders. They haven't dialed up many great plays, even though they got the great Kellen Moore, supposedly. Malcolm Kuntz came flying in there with the pressure.
Dude, Crosby's knee, the injured knee, is the one gushing blood everywhere. Hey, he needs to settle down. Take a break.
Well,
we're up 28-0, man. Don't do any long-term damage.
Well, maybe he'll take the 4th quarter off if they have a big lead.
We can't afford to have Crosby permanently hurting his knee.
DeAndre Carter to the 35-yard line. Raiders will have a shot to go 35-0 against the Chargers. And if that happens, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do.
I think you're gonna do the Staley glute stretch.
I just have to do the Staley glute stretch.
You have to humiliate yourself like Staley does.
Well,
it's just blood, it's just draining.
R.I.P. Chargers fans, you guys, you had that playoff appearance last year. That led to the largest blown playoff lead in, I think, NFL history, or at least the past 30 years, for sure, since I've been watching.
No, I think it was in NFL history.
Yeah, it was so more than the freaking 40s. He somehow broke a record from the 40s.
27 points.
And, look, maybe you need a new coach. I don't know. It looks like they're going to stick with Staley, and if not Staley, the Chargers are going to get Belichick. Good luck with that. But the Raiders, and so I want to know with you guys in the chat, for some of you, in terms of who should the Raiders head coach be? Does this performance help Antonio Pierce? Do you think Antonio Pierce should now be the Raiders' full-time head coach after this performance? Does this performance so far change what you believe about Antonio Pierce?
Yeah, but they don't have Justin Herbert. They don't have Keenan Allen. Looks like their coach might get fired.
Damn, I was about to say something.
The reality check
bread was so dry.
Are sincere. We have
What's
to
up? What's up?
Yeah, I mean, because I'm not willing to grant Pierce Pierce is getting lucky because a lot of these are fun.
So we'll turn that down for a bit. We just running all our dailies. You know how we get down. All these we normally keep until we get better ones, and then once we start getting to where all the characters are level 40, then won't have as many because we'll be able to get rid of them. But like this blue one, this will probably get used right away.
Maybe that's all he's there for, and maybe that's good enough as the head coach.
Cool.
Offensive coordinator instead of
Grab that.
plug and play offense situation. I don't know. Is that crazy?
You'd have to find the right guy, and he'd have to find the right guy.
No.
We'll
pick another one to
the head coach be the offensive guy,
do rune maintenance on. Let's go
and then have someone.
But is he even a defensive-minded head coach? Because Pierce is kind of like a...
here.
he's never been a D coordinator even in the NFL. First and 10.
want to say we can do 50, but let's try 40. And we'll need a good wind unit.
I mean, if he beats the Chiefs, he might just get that
Ciara?
just off that one game. I mean, if he wins this game and then beats the Chiefs, like he might just like get the whole job.
Yeah, but John Madden.
Diana?
He was a genius too.
Well, he's on linebacker coach, he became
Yeah.
head coach. So he's
Alright, here we go
players
now.
in that way.
I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
reading like some of his books and talking about game like and Vince Lombardi like classes with him. For,
I'm
like,
sorry that I'm
12
going back and
hours.
forth. I'm actually cooking
Second and
dinner right
7
now,
for O'Connell and
so
the Raiders, plenty of time to throw.
at least you got the game
To Zamir
and the
White.
game.
You know, he's trying to juke, but he's got like 3 guys bringing him
So
down.
it's gonna be 3rd and 2 after a 5-yard gain.
John Rader Snake, shout out to you, man.
John
Our
Rader Snake,
freaking homie.
appreciate you.
I'll say no. I hope we keep AP as linebackers coach, but we all know what we need. It starts with mother effing John Gruden.
AP would be great. Wait, you got Marvin Lewis hanging out in the box with the Raiders shirt.
Bengals head coach.
Former Bengals head coach.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. What was going on there?
What?
Well, I think he's friends with Antonio Pierce.
Did the announcers explain that?
We'll go back to that commercial break. 3rd and 2 for the Raiders, dropping back. Khalil Mack coming in, but a quick throw to Devontae Adams. And Devontae Adams inside the 35 of the Chargers. Let's go, DA. So, Raiders moving on the field. So I want to know what that was about. Did you guys in the chat catch what they were saying about Marvin Lewis during the game, if you guys are watching that too?
No. And then Alex Thompson was thinking along the same lines.
So John Rader's thinking out something. John Mother effing Gruden. Yes, John Mother effing Gruden. You have to throw an F-bomb whenever you mention John
You
Gruden's name.
have to. I think on the like old school badass coach who's known for swearing up a storm like was a great pairing with Derek Carr.
With the freaking
Golly gee.
the gosh.
Yeah.
And Jacoby Myers, wide receiver pass and a completion to Devontae Adams.
Myers
The
to
trick
Adams.
play. Jacoby Myers might be the next Raiders quarterback.
They finally got a trick playoff successfully. It was after
It
McDaniel.
wasn't the freaking McDaniels, Devontae Adams reverses that he
That's
always
so
does.
funny. That's so funny.
This
But we would've
safety
been-
dumb shit like that where they had Carr as like a blocker and
We
shit
would
like
have
that.
been mad if that hadn't worked though, because you don't like it. You're known for.
I hate all trick
You don't
plays.
really like gadget players that much, but it worked, and he was wide freaking open. Awesome.
So 2nd and 1.
They
now.
got thrown off. There.
Inside the red zone, Chargers fans gotta be upset. And a reverse and too many trick plays. Come on. Well, that's not really a trick play, but
No.
still. Still a reverse, but a loss of 2 yards, 3rd and 3 for Trey Tucker.
AOC to DA touchdown. Yeah.
Here's the thing. If Antonio Pierce beats the Chiefs, then I'll give him a shot.
We need
If he beats the
AOC.
Chiefs.
We need AOC and Adams to embrace like after a touchdown.
Well, he just get him a touchdown
Ooh, talking
because
to Hoyer. He's talking to Hoyer.
he
Pierce
was
is
talking to
Hoyer.
JG and Hoyer, and I'm just like,
Are they just they're the clipboard
what's
guys?
another trick play? Brandon Bolden at quarterback. It's a wildcat formation, and Brandon Bolden's gonna run it, and Brandon Bolden is gonna get a big gain, and Brandon Bolden's got a touchdown.
let's go, baby!
Patriot way guy.
Raiders, let's go!
34-year-old special teams guy. I told
Let's
you
go!
about him because he's a Josh McDaniels guy. But the mother effer read the blocks perfectly, found the hole in the wildcat. Aiden O'Connell went to wide receiver. Brandon Bolden as QB in the wildcat, getting that touchdown for the Raiders to go up 35-0 against the Chargers. With less than 4 minutes to
There
say.
you go. There you go.
Are you kidding me? So
Damn,
30
what the hell?
35-0.
Oh, dude, look.
Coach Brasillo pumped up for Brandon Bolden, the offensive line coach. And wow, that was such a good play. And Thayer Mumford, a really great lead blocker there, big body, creative play. Bo Hardy and Jacoby Myers, a great block on Khalil Mack.
Ooh, knocked down his own.
Wow.
Wow, that was bad.
But you know what, dude? They should have won last week, and if they would have won last week, they would be in it for the playoffs. That's what pisses me the F off.
God damn.
We would literally have a shot.
35 zip, and we ain't even in the half yet.
7-7. Because they're going to win today.
God damn.
Yo, Raiders got the dub. I'm calling it. Raiders got the dub tonight. Okay, I'm gonna
If they don't fucking win this with a 35 deficit, if they lose in the second half,
here we freaking go. We already got the dub. I'll say it.
I mean, I'll give them the dub too. Shit, I wish I had money on this game.
Do you mind if I turn up the music?
If they score one more time, they score one more time to make it a 5-score deficit.
Khalil Mack is literally texting Mark Davis
They're
right now.
done. They're done.
You got an opening? I can be the... Chandler Jones didn't work out. Maybe I can be the mentor for Tyree Wilson because the Chandler Jones shit didn't work out.
Wow, they're showing Crosby tape though, and he's like hella being held still, despite it all.
Let's take a look at our next gen stats.
And then Cecil was telling us that the announcers were saying
Minutes till the next Crosby had his eighth
walking on the eggshells. I feel like they're walking on eggshells when I'm watching.
pressure is
It's no shit at this point, we all know that, but interesting to see how they do it.
There's always good stuff on this. It just never lands on anything good. Rarely. Rarely. Sit your ass down, boy. Nobody asked you.
That's a good.
I gotta wait till the roster moves next year.
Except for taunting.
Really? I'm gonna turn the volume on. They put it on
I
roster.
want to hear more, and I don't think it's going to be
No, I just get to
Yeah, I want to hear. I actually want to hear more. He did a great block.
Great breakup.
What?
Great breakup.
But he's been getting on him. He's been getting on him.
It's because of this. I think the look like he kind of started it,
But it's been a long
but there's
term
history.
thing.
There's history here.
right up to the play.
So 40-yard line for the Chargers. They're trying to score for the first time.
Words more official right there to hear and
40-yard
see.
line. That's
Same
it.
jersey.
The penalty and Antonio Pierce and really Patrick Graham takes him right off the field. Put
I love
Bennett
this
in
like
for it.
passion.
I like that he's short.
I like that he's short. He still balls the fuck.
The fact that he's
I
short
told you.
makes it
I
more
told
fun.
you.
I mean, obviously 5'8's not that short. But like for a football player, like, you know.
I know.
There you go. There you go. Don't start falling apart now. Don't start falling apart now.
So most first half
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Raiders history,
Pierce has to be happy with the way Patrick Graham and his defense is playing.
2nd and 9, and
Six
the league's
possessions.
only been high scoring recently.
Maybe it's the lead, highest lead.
Punt.
No, the highest lead for the Raiders in the first half, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Pierce said when he took over the first thing he tried to do is rally the
I
coaches.
mean, he did. Robertson, he did like
Look at the offense.
I did
Come
see
on,
the
come on.
Giants blowout in after the first quarter. The Giants saw a blowout for the Raiders. So 3rd and 1 for the Chargers right now. It just felt like
Miller quite a bit in college.
and tackle for a loss.
Watch the long play. Watch the long play.
Antonio Pierce is long.
You guys were doing so good in the first half. Don't start losing momentum now.
And high score. It's 4th down. And Staley's going for it on 4th down. The classic Brandon Staley. 4th and 1.
Stuff him. Stuff him. Stuff him.
It's another example of that offensive line on third and
4th
short. He ran
and
into
1.
it. I mean, just
I'll take a
nowhere
DoorDash
to
calls
go.
over, please. Shout out to everybody from the
Offensive
restaurant.
line loses
That's
Max
what I'm talking
Crosby. Max Crosby's in there again as a great run
And there's no
defender.
timeout by the Raiders on 4th
How
and
about
1.
the corner even getting involved?
The
Jack
icing
Jones
stealing
gets his
short
short first down.
Ooh, 2
Oh, no,
minutes
it's 2 minutes
warning.
warning.
Okay.
Highest lead after. Shout out. That makes sense.
So that's such a weird stat.
Real specific.
2 minutes to the end of the warning. 2 minutes. 35. Look at
Do I got people at the game? Are people at the game right now? Anybody in the chat at the game?
35 unanswered points. Do not fuck it up now.
The Vikings offensive coordinator got arrested for a DUI on Monday after the Raiders game. I did not know that.
Do not fuck it up now. Do not fuck it up now.
Well, we were all pretty upset.
Alright. Let's go back
That's funny.
here because I know I'm going to have one more of
But
these.
no, but the fact that the offensive coordinator, the freaking Vikings did, I mean, that's actually pretty crazy.
That.
People are people. They're human beings. They get upset, even if they get, a decent amount of money. It's not head coach money.
Go
So
here.
the Vikings offensive coordinator only scored 3 points on the Raiders, still got the dub, and then so he went out to the Vegas Strip,
Tied one off.
started drinking, and then rented a car because he probably didn't have his own car in Minnesota.
Oh, AJ Troyer. No, see, it's more fun that way, but AJ Troyer saying he got the DUI the night before.
Should I do?
So he was in
He's
Vegas.
just a party
But
animal.
then he was.
See, the higher
he was
you
in
go
Vegas,
up,
so he
I
was
don't
definitely
think
renting a
you
car.
get
He was renting a car. So
more
he got a DUI
than
in a
this
freaking car
one.
from like what? Hertz or Enterprise?
Dude,
Leave the
DUI.
Hertz and Enterprise cars. Now I'm gonna really wash those cars when I rent them out. I got nasty Vikings offensive
Oh,
coordinators.
I
renting
totally,
cars.
I totally forgot
No, Herbert
that I
Atkins
got
used to
that.
seats in those cars. Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
run
Alex
that.
Thompson, shout out to you, man. Fourth and Steele.
Shop.
Yep. 2-minute warning, and then it's
Too
halftime.
far.
And I think Willie.
So if you're ever,
Okay, so if we play it side by
so if you're ever leveling up a monster and you're not using food monsters to do that, and you're actually like using your quests, which is what you should be doing, at least abusing the system that way. Like if you're going to be leveling up a monster, always grab this. It's one day. I always try to do it at night so it overlaps by the time I get home. So that way the next day when I try to get the most out of it, I can still overlap the day, go to work, come home, do my dailies, and get your boost, you know? Alright. Game is...
Oh, there's a flag. There's a flag. Oh, come on.
What?
Oh, yeah, we are on for Saints. Saints 10 a.m. Sunday. We're in
No, we're going live for a bunch of games.
And then
but
Saturday, Lions and
definitely,
Broncos.
Yeah, Lions and Broncos. Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. Who?
And what?
Ooh, offsides on the offense.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Staley is literally going to end his career due to fourth down. He's going to end his career due to fourth down.
The analytics crunch the numbers, and it's
Got that.
but losing games, losing my job.
Bro, lay off the Adderall and quit going for it on fourth down.
Stop watching Moneyball. You know,
Oh, and he's calling the plays on
late at
defense.
night.
Denied.
The Harvard economist.
Justin Herbert.
And that'll
Justin
put that-
Herbert's looking out there like, I'm glad I didn't have to play in this shit.
That'll put that right here. So you get that boost. 100% increase for one day.
We just need O'Connell to change that number. All right. Ball at the 50-yard line.
Herbert is good.
Ball at the 50-yard line.
12. That's only 11.
Damn, at the halfway mark?
Quick throw to Devontae Adams.
So, these mother effers holding Adams around his waist like really erotically. Who's still holding him?
9-yard line. Adams has been chirping against.
2 minutes left before the half. Let's go, Aiden.
Wrapping him up.
It's been a feisty game. I want to see Aiden O'Connell headbutt somebody.
Yes.
And O'Connell.
There you go.
Down, leave the ankle alone.
Samir's like, I ain't going down, but dude, watch yourself.
I mean, it's
He's
20.
well rested and he's hardy as F. Samir White has seen some Fs.
Dude, I don't even know how I'm seeing the game ahead of people. I'm just doing freaking Amazon.
Dude, it's just Prime. Sorry.
Amazon Prime.
My bad. Were you
Yeah.
either ahead or behind?
I'm usually hella behind.
usually like so behind that.
So a minute left in the second quarter. Ball at the 35-yard line. O'Connell drops back. A 4-man rush. Quick throw. But two behind Renfro and incomplete. And the homie Renfro would have been there for a big gain.
Renfro's like, dude, why is this dude still grabbing my shoulder like way after the whistle's blown? Or way after the play ends?
Dang, Renfro was going up against a linebacker. Hindrance.
See how they keep like molesting that one? They just keep holding on to him for like way too
Well, I think that's why
long.
Devontae Adams flipped out. I mean, he kind of lost it in the first quarter.
He's
Yeah.
like, hey, bro.
Well, Amik seems to be more like a natural fight, not necessarily not a flag.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 10, ball to 36, and a handoff to Abdullah.
Ooh.
And decent gain. And
Fighting
Abdullah
for
keeps
it.
fighting, and I think
And
he
I
got
think
the
he
first
got
down.
it. Hell yeah, look at that effort.
And Devontae's upset about the spot. They're giving it a shitty spot. Devontae's like, man, when I was in Green Bay with Rodgers, the refs were way better than this.
No shit, no shit.
And that,
Bus runners who
but that was before the
Ooh.
ivermectin. After the ivermectin, it got a little
He
different.
did look like he got that, though. He did definitely look like he got that. If he wasn't, he's right
So shout out to all
there.
the people here, man. We got like a record for tonight. Almost 800 people here. So get
Oh,
those
he
likes
did
up,
get
the more
that.
the merrier. Maybe that helps us in the algorithm. And
So yeah, he did get
Maybe
that.
it doesn't,
Appreciate
who
you guys
knows?
hanging out.
But, you know, a like is free. Shout out to you guys hanging out with us.
Shout out to Wi-Fi Willie.
Aaron Rodgers went full
Shout out to
RFK.
Wi-Fi Willie. Go
That's
watch
what
his
the
channel.
The refs stopped helping him out.
I mean, you can watch him here too. Get the gameplay.
So Eckler looking at
It's
the
up to
iPad
you.
on the sideline. 46 seconds to go. Timeout.
Microsoft Windows Surface
I'll be right back.
Plus, or whatever the fuck.
Herbert looks just as pissed off as if he was playing the game. This kicker looks like he just saw.
You know what it's like to be humiliated when you count them multiple times?
Not this bad. The Raiders have not had a loss this bad.
Well, actually, shutouts are even more humiliating than a 0-0 game, as bad as that
The
was.
Chargers are defeated, right? Like they look like a broken team.
And then they start to play worse when they feel demoralized.
And their players are actually like they don't
Snowballs.
really have like their players are like decent players.
No, yeah, they got a good spot, honestly.
Yeah.
Let's
So
be real. On
it's
both
just
sides of the ball.
well, they don't have Keenan Allen today, but
They
still.
have no Justin Herbert or Keenan Allen, but you know.
So two backs, interesting formation. Carter as a running back. What the hell? And a handoff to Abdullah and a first down. Creative play calling by Bo Hardigree.
Bo Hardigree, the offensive
Khalil Mack
coordinator.
talking with Abdullah.
So, do you think Easton Stick's that bad, or do you think the Raiders' defense is that good?
I think Easton Stick is that bad.
No.
Well, I think it's just like, it was a short week, 4 days. 4 days and you got a brand new QB who hasn't started all year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be hard for anybody. Like, look, I'm going to make up all the excuses in the world for Brandon Staley so that the Chargers keep Brandon Staley. Hey, it's not all Staley's fault, guys. There's some fumbles.
Hey, what did Staley ever do? Come on, he's
Staley,
a good guy.
he just has a little temper and maybe goes for it on 4th down too much because he believes in them.
And I hear he has a highly limber glute area. Yeah.
So we have an injury on number 27. I think that's Basie. I don't think that's Asante Samuel. So not a huge injury, but still big for the Chargers. It's not a good time. Yeah, you got to give Staley time.
He's time to develop.
He needs to find his guys. The little canned lines that people say. That's what they're saying about McDaniels. Let him get his guys.
Let him get his men in there.
Yeah.
Then he'll turn it around. But Crow, shout out to you, man. When do y'all think they should pull out AOC?
Oh, because he's the real starting quarterback, so you want to save him when you got a blowout. Get Brian Mother effing Hoyer in there and let his ass take the
Give
hits.
Hoyer some time to develop. I know he's like, what is he, 42 at this point? But he might peak soon.
He might be the next Brady at 44. yeah. I mean, dude, get Aiden O'Connell. Hey, Aiden O'Connell, let's try to break a record tonight. Let's try to get, 8 touchdowns, breaks the record, 8 passing touchdowns in a game, breaks the record.
Yeah.
So
Shout out
seven's the record right now.
Shout out to AE, Wi-Fi Willie. You're the best, and I'm not gay.
Oh,
You just missed it.
and a touchdown. AE, are you the person I talked to earlier? Trey Tucker.
that mother.
And Mark Davis is happy in the box.
Yes, Mark Davis is happy.
Mark Davis is like, I'm losing 40 mil off Genius Josh. Let me celebrate some shit. And there you go. So let me see this play because I was looking at the chat. Play action. And then boom, wide open Trey Tucker on a
open.
post route
Was that James
against
again?
Michael Davis, I believe.
Michael Davis.
So, yes, Michael Davis there. Trey Tucker, great throw by Aiden O'Connell. If that would have been a little more outside, that would have been incomplete.
He's
Great
fast.
protection by Thayer Mumford. Keep in mind, the Raiders do not have Colton Miller. They got pretty much two backup tackles in a certain sense, you know, people playing out of position. And they're 42-0.
Jesus
42-0. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. What more do we ask for? What more do we... I'm about to do some Staley stretches. I'm about to
Oh,
Woo! There we go, baby!
about to do it.
about to do...
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Is it showing up? Get this out of the way. No, all right, just get up, get up. I gotta do it side by side with him. No.
We'll pull it up, pull it up, pull it
I
up.
gotta do it side by side. But shout out to you, AE. I think we called. Let's just say we called the government today.
We're not going to say what office. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
but
yeah,
we
yeah.
called the government and we talked to a dude who knew Wi-Fi Willie and watches the channel. And shout out to that guy.
He's a Raiders fan who's a big Derek Carr fan as well.
Big Derek Carr
Kind of my
fan.
favorite.
But shout out to you, man. Jeff Hinders.
And it was Ray. Shout out to Ray. Ray, shout out to you.
Someone needs to check in on Sean Merriman.
Oh man, Sean Merriman talks so much shit on Twitter. He's like, because he's a former Chargers player, now he's trying to be a Chargers
Yep.
influencer, and he's doing all these little memes. He tried to do a Hug a Raiders fan. He's the one who did that Hug a Raiders
Let's
fan.
look up his account, see what he's up to, man. We might as well.
Hey, Sean Merriman.
What is it deactivated? It's deactivated.
He better not pull a Michael Thomas and deactivate.
Pull a MT, pull a can't guard Mike.
You can put it up there, but I mean,
Yeah. David Button, shout out to you,
David
man.
Bunted, send him some love. Appreciate my
A
guy.
little super sticker.
Who sent me a message one time when I got a little too roasted on a live stream and said, hey, you gotta listen to your lady, is actually what he said. And I think he was right, because that was a day where I didn't eat and I was completely out of it.
What were you doing?
I think
What
it was
were you
the end of a
saying?
Packers game, and I was just like, I was still trying to go live, even though like there was no point, and we weren't even
Oh, I
talking about.
remember that night. That was bad. I was
I was
like,
trying to
dude,
go on too long, yeah.
You know, sometimes you drink a little too much.
And I was like, hey, let's talk, and it was like way past the game.
I'm the
25
official
yard line.
DD. I'm the official DD.
So the Chargers are running the football with 30 seconds left. They are giving up right now. Let's go.
Were any of you expecting this? Be honest in the chat. Let me
Dude.
know.
I hate myself for not putting a freaking bet on this
I
game.
know. You should have believed, man.
Well, no, I literally was about to put a parlay on, and I literally didn't have time because I wanted to start the stream on time.
Yeah.
Well, now it's too late. Now it's too late to put a
Halftime.
bet. But halftime.
So should
Vegas
you,
is all black finally.
And look, it's number one.
And Staley.
Should you do a?
Hold up.
That's it.
Oh my God!
Largest halftime deficit in franchise history is what it said underneath.
He is done. Staley is done.
This might be the end.
I don't think it's gonna happen tonight. I think they'll wait because what's the point? But man, that guy looked shook.
It's over.
He looked roasted. Done.
Shout out to Barry King, by the way, too, man. David Bunt, Barry King. Shout out to you guys. And the prof is saying these are some high school football scores. Yeah, these are some embarrassing scores.
Yeah, dude, this looks like freaking like Edison versus freaking
Yeah,
Fresno
like a
High,
super
like you know what I mean?
mismatch. Yeah, just like stupid. Or honestly, like some college.
I saw. You cannot say out
Where?
loud.
What did it say? Oh.
I cannot say
You know
out
who
loud.
you are, Terry Bogard. We see that shit.
That is going way too far. Way too far.
That's stupid.
But appreciate all you guys. And hey, isn't it about time for babies have a little bit of fun and have a mother effing blowout on prime time? You know, it's funny because I was just thinking before prime time, I was like, man, every time the Raiders are on prime time, there's always some bullshit. Devontae Adams is slamming the helmet. Josh McDaniels is looking nervous on the sideline. You know,
Been bad.
Khalil Mack is freaking getting like 4 sacks and laughing on the sideline. Like,
Seven.
there's always all these things happening like during all these primetime games, and then finally, hey, the Raiders 42-0. Damn, I should have put a big bet on that shit, man. I'm sorry. My inner gambler is kind of upset right now. But it's all good.
It's not not inner, it's outer for sure. No, Willie's from Fresno though. The pro, Willie's from Fresno.
I should have put a mother effing parlay on O'Connell getting hella touchdowns, buddy.
I know that'd be
Ooh,
sick.
whoever had the Brandon Bolden anytime touchdown, they made it back.
Oh, Brandon Bolden, I never would have seen
I
that.
never would have. That would have had plus $1 million odds.
Do you think anyone has any fantasy?
Hell no. He's not even available to pick up as a free agent on fantasy.
Speaking of the chronic manic player, he's in like multiple leagues. Did you get kicked out of the league recently because you're too busy?
I also complain a lot. Okay, so Willie,
Played a lot.
can the commission call in New York and stop this game? Wave the white flag, yes. Roger Goodell needs to step in and say, you know what? Maybe we should get UCLA to play the Raiders because that might be more competitive right now than Brandon Staley and the Chargers. Maybe it should be UCLA.
Dude, this is insane. 42-0. Okay, I don't want to be that person, but they better not come back and say
Wow, dude, this game is like one of the first games that is completely over.
It's like over.
It is completely over. There is no shot in hell they come back. It is this is one of the few games where I can confidently say it is completely done. There is no shot in hell they come back. If I'm there in Allegiant Stadium, I know that I picked a good game to go to.
So should we
And I'm getting freaky. If I'm at Allegiant
Should we
Stadium,
just toast another toast?
if I was at Allegiant Stadium right now, man, I'd buy somebody around because I'd be so stoked.
Several rounds.
And then I'd regret it because I have a little too much money because the prices are higher than concessions.
And I'd be like, really? You're more drunk than me as usual. Let me control your spending habits. Let me tell you what to do and what not to do while drinking.
So,
Eddie, I want to see 90-9 go for the record. Beat the Dolphins versus Broncos record because the 72 was the highest amount of points, right, that a team in the NFL has scored, right? Was 72? And I believe so because when the Dolphins scored 70 to like 20 and change, or maybe just 20 to the Broncos, then people were like, oh, 2 points away to tie the absolute highest amount people have scored in the NFL. That would be insane. Let's go for 90. Let's freaking go. Greg Brayman, shout out to you. Favre's number one. Should he take number one? Isn't Marcus Epps number one?
Well, no, he's just number one.
He's just numero uno.
I mean, look, Aiden O'Connell. He has stepped up. He felt the pressure, and
They're talking about it right now.
and yeah,
2.1
Michael Mayer, I
seconds
feel like
to
has
throw.
been a really good safety blanket for Aiden O'Connell. And you see the shots of Jacoby Myers, and this is the thing that I was saying before the game. One of my biggest concerns, I feel like ever since the Jets game, ever since the Giants game, when the Raiders played the Dolphins and then the Chiefs, and then most recently against the Vikings, I felt like they tried to go run first with Josh Jacobs. They tried to take the game out of Aiden O'Connell's hands. But at a certain point, it's like, hey, man, we got to see what we have in this quarterback. And we have a lot of wide receivers, and we need to air out the football. And I know Josh Jacobs is a great running back, but once I found out that Josh Jacobs was out of the game, which I found out, all of us found out online a few hours before the game, I was stoked because I knew they were going to have to throw the football a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, well, let's see if he could actually do it because the Chargers, they don't have Bosa. They haven't had Bosa pretty much most of the year, but it's pretty much their same defense for the most part, outside of a linebacker and
Chargers
Bosa.
are just demoralized. I mean, they remind me of our team, like in the first several games of the season.
And
when they were just like completely dead inside.
And this is Staley's side of the football
That's
too.
what happens when your coach is on the block. You're like, what do we have to play for?
Shout out to everybody though. Hit me up on Twitter at Real Wi-Fi Willie. I'm about to send a.
Oh, it was Washington that set the record with the 72-point lead. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Well, maybe we can beat that record. Emmy, shout out to you. Sending so much love. Appreciate you, man. I'm betting $200 that O'Connell hits 8 touchdowns.
And don't do that, dude. I don't think that's gonna
I
happen.
think he's just kidding around.
Man, I really wish that I would have played. Oh, Khalil Mack looks like Khalil Mack, I think, was expecting to have a big game, and now he's hit with the reality that
He hasn't had a single sack.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Is Staley gonna get fired at halftime or after the game?
Right.
Because if I ran the team, and if Al Davis ran that team, he would be fired before the end of the second quarter. And you know what? I'd run the rest of the shit myself. You know what I mean? Like
you'd hear the squeak from them willing out the projector. It's like old school.
They'd
Al
be
Davis
like,
style.
we've already called you an Uber. You can get in. You can get in it right now.
Yep, you can get drunk as well because you're not driving. Clearly, drove from Oakland. Our freaking homie. Shout out to you, man.
Straight out of Oakland. Drove from Oakland.
Appreciate you repping in that shirt, Wi-Fi. Sup, Audrey. Remember half times at the Coliseum. Love the energy and content. Congrats on the new place. Cheers, Raider Nation.
42-0. Keep it going.
Oakland,
always Oakland.
Hell yeah, dude.
And last time I was at the Coliseum, we've used some videos and commercials we've had. Like when we randomly do commercials, we've shown some videos
we
from the
found like
Coliseum.
old footage like on our phones and stuff, and like Instagram archive stuff of just like random stuff. Because like the internet was so bad at the Coliseum that you'd have to wait to upload. But we would record videos and stuff, and then the parking lot it would work for sure. But no, like tailgating was nuts at the Coliseum. It was so fun. We lived in Richmond.
I just like Bart. Yeah,
We lived in Richmond, and it would be like, 20, 30 minutes away on Bart, and so we would get like a 6-pack and just drink it on Bart, because anything goes on Bart. I don't know if you guys know.
What was so cool is that like you go from there, and then like once you keep riding, more Raiders fans keep filing in as you get closer to that Bart stop.
Yeah.
And then by the end of it, it's just like, here it is, all stacked.
Yep, and then you're kind of lit, not gonna lie, when you show up, and then we go to the tailgate, we get some more, and then we go inside, get a couple of taller cans.
Great times, and you know what, don't sleep on the Allegiant Stadium tailgate. So we were able to go to the Allegiant Stadium tailgate in 2021. We got some free shots. We get free shots, and then these people didn't even know who we were.
No, they're just like, dude, if you're a Raiders fan, like, everyone will take care of you. Like, you're good to go.
So I really wish I could go live from the tailgate. I don't know how the Wi-Fi is there, but maybe I can buy it.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll drag out my own server on some wheels out there.
Just wheel it out. I'm
Yeah.
just like behind you, like an oxygen tank or something.
We'll see what happens there.
That'd be funny. But no, we have like the most fond memories, some of the most fond memories in our lives at the Coliseum. Shout out to you though, Joe from Oakland. But no, yeah, Willie's from Fresno. Someone was talking about this earlier. Willie's from Fresno. I'm from the Bay Area, so I'm from like East Bay originally, like kind of like Fremont area.
So it's
not too far from Oakland, but 10 minutes.
It's so funny because this halftime, usually during the halftime, we're like, let's break down the strategy, like what needs to change, what needs to happen, and what are they doing well here, what are they not doing well here, but then this time it's like,
it's 42-0.
It's 42-0. They suck. They're clicking.
Blue Staley.
Well, I want to know what you guys think in the chat. I'm looking at the chat right now. Is this more the Chargers sucking without Herbert, or are the Raiders, doing a little better after that embarrassing loss last week? Are they putting it together?
I mean, it can also be both because, like, Adams was upset. Myers got a little handled too. Their secondary is still pretty good. It's decent,
Right.
obviously. Derwin James. But, obviously, I think Easton Stick, he was not good in preseason, from what I remember. He was going against Jake Hayner in the Saints. Those were the preseason games that we saw with him, but he wasn't great. But remember, I think he had like a couple decent moments where some people were like starting to kind of hype him up, like he's a decent backup. It was so long ago. I know it doesn't seem that long ago, but it was. Unfortunately, Pierce will run the ball in the second half and won't run up the score. Well, they've been spreading it around now. I mean, they've used Abdullah a lot. He just pulled in for that trick play, and then obviously giving it to Samir White. I don't know. They're spreading it around.
And
those guys. I mean, Abdullah's seen a lot of action, but like Samir White, obviously pulled whatever. He's an old vet, but like Samir White is like fighting for reps and fighting for his career. So like a lot of these guys, they have like extra motivation.
Fire State is trending, really? Oh, shit.
I'm sure it is. How could it not be? This is like historic for both franchises.
Yeah, man,
it's the highest deficit in the first half for the Chargers, and then it's like our highest lead. Well, but ours is like after the week after a blowout, right?
Right.
Shutout.
But look, so I know the passing TDs the game record is 7. So let's try to get 7 or 8, so Aiden O'Connell can be forever in the record books, and maybe we can do the score and get 80 points or something like that. I think it's totally possible.
Let's break the NFL record after last week of like breaking it.
Yeah, so we had the shitty record last week. Let's have the good record this week. Yeah.
0 points scored in a game to 80 freaking points. Let's do it.
And then the Barstow Walker, he was saying he's going to show something gangster in the chat. I'm very curious as to what he's gonna show.
Let's
I've
see
been
it.
seeing this. Can't wait for the Wi-Fi Willy video of this game. Oh,
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
we might have to make a couple videos for this game.
Couple. True. Shout out to you, man. I said it when we drafted him. AOC is the white Tom Brady.
wait.
That begs so many questions.
He's the white Tom Brady.
So wait, what race do you think Tom Brady is?
Because I thought Brady was like the whitest guy of all time.
You know, Brady's actually Filipino.
No way. No way.
His wife is Brazilian.
Well, I thought she was French.
Portuguese. No, she's from Brazil, dude. Mostly like pops.
Oh, Giselle?
Yeah, Giselle Bundchen. She's from Brazil, but she's like, you know, a lot of Germans in Brazil, so I think she's like part German. Bundchen is like, all right, who gives a shit? Emmy, shout out to you. If Pierce wants this job, he needs to keep the pressure on. Go for 73 points.
Impress Davis.
Yep.
Well, you know, here's the thing though. Like, I feel like most fans aren't going to give Pierce or O'Connell credit after this game. I'm not either. I mean, look, I think the Chargers are
You
kind of.
gotta give O'Connell
No,
credit.
well, no, I'll give them credit, but I do think the Chargers are imploding, and I do think that
But they're missing guys on offense, not necessarily that many guys on defense.
I think what they've done is impressive, but I think ultimately they need to beat the Chiefs. And Pierce
Turn
is
this
talking
on.
right
Pierce
now.
is being interviewed.
He's just saying something.
All right, and Emmy's
He's
also
just
saying,
tried stuff,
I feel
yeah.
like if Herbert was in this game, this would not be a blowout. I mean, that seems obvious.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, look, they would at least have. They would have probably 20 points, right? Maybe like 20 points at least, and the Raiders would probably have like 30. Here's the thing though, the fumbles really screwed them, and those fumbles would have happened regardless of who. 2 fumbles, regardless of
That's
who.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
they really
yeah.
hurt themselves with turnovers. And big time Willie, don't care what people say. It's 42-0.
It's a blowout. We're good to go.
Don't
and the
give an
Raiders
F.
receive, and they're receiving now.
And it's a touchback. There you go. No weird drama on the kick. And Kurt Tebow. Raiders D didn't give up last week like the Chargers D today. I agree. The Raiders defense, you know, especially under McDaniels, was starting to feel like 2 teams. It was like the offense was so dysfunctional and sad, and the defense was like, I don't know who your coach is, but it's not McDaniels. Like, he's not our guy. Like, we have our own thing going on. And they were just, like, playing a separate game, almost. And so, yeah, they don't get demoralized when the offense sucks. I think they're used to it.
Yeah, I mean.
And they're a bunch of freaking ballers, and they seem like a tight-knit group.
And the Chargers, like, they have Herberts, and maybe they're. Well, like, the offense has been struggling for the Chargers, though. That's been, like, the whole shtick, right?
Yeah, I mean, up to a point. Austin Stick is seeing ghosts out there. Like Sam Darnold back in the day. Yeah.
Easton Stick, man. He's like, yo, who's the third stringer? You want this spot? I'll give this up.
And oh my god.
Barstow Walker.
Barstow Walker.
The Raiders are on 2nd and 6. 29-yard line, but I want to get into what he has to say because he is talking about a guy who had to just put in timeout.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Play action for AOC and a completion to Devontae Adams. First down near midfield. Raiders keep on stacking. Barstow Walker's so dirty. This chat is for you. Since you say Raiders fans are so slow, let me introduce you to my friend, hashtag get money, because we aren't broke. Now get out our chat trolling. Let's go Raiders! Shout out to Barstow Walker, spitting facts. And I saw that guy, he was just spamming the same thing over and over again. It's like,
What
dude.
was he? What fan was he? Wasn't he like a Niners
No, he
fan
was
or
talking
something?
about like rigging and stuff, and they was just like, dude, like, you want to do the speech, man? Get a microphone. I don't know what's going on, man. First and 10. I think he may have been a Chargers
Go
fan.
live, yeah.
Hand off, but he'll be back. And a huge run for Samir White.
Yes!
It looked like a 3-yard run, but he broke a tackle, and now it's a 12-yard gain.
Stands up. Let's go, Samir. I'm loving this. I always rooted for this guy. I edited the video on him and wrote the thing for it, and that was one of the first things I did last year. I poured my heart and soul into it. Such a great guy. Great story. I just wanted to see him have success on the field. He's a really, really amazing life story.
But
Great
appreciate
guy.
you, Barstow Walker, calling that out. Yes, Samir White also does have a great...
So dirty.
Play action for O'Connell. O'Connell directing traffic.
Oh,
Nearly complete for Jacoby Myers on first down. 12:45 to go. in the third quarter, first drive for the Raiders right now. A couple first downs, but now a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be hands off with the chat from now on, guys. I shouldn't let people know. It's open season in our chat. I've been the strictest one, and I think I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah, you should be hands off. Yeah.
I'll just let you do it, or someone else do it.
And you know, the Raiders finally have home field advantage tonight. It's so funny that I took the Chargers game for home field advantage. It really stands out.
That color should stand out in Allegiant, and they don't got a lot of people there.
2nd and 10, O'Connell. Quick play, but a little behind the tight end. Austin Hooper, it's going to be 3rd and 10 now. Khalil Mack, man.
Cheers to you, Barstow.
Mumford has been owning Khalil Mack all day.
Dude, I saw Munford do a little Aaron Donald, like, little slight choke action.
And one thing,
Not the actual flag.
and Khalil Mack smiling and like angry. And one thing is that the Raiders have a backup center right now. It doesn't look like they have Andre James. It looks like Dylan Parham. Oh no, they
should have.
yeah, Parham is the center. No James tonight, and a handoff.
Abdullah on the run.
So 3rd and 10, they're just gonna run the ball, but there's a flag on the play. No way.
What?
No way.
On whom? Slipher.
Where's our cat?
We have two.
I thought the cat was over there.
Where is it? Face mask on Abdullah.
No way. First down, Raiders.
Yeah. I mean, he honestly didn't have it for that long. Ooh, and then a tough crack. Didn't have it for that long, but the refs are being somewhat generous to us tonight, so maybe that's what it is. Yes, it is. Yes, let's go.
And a first down for Vegas.
Let's freaking go.
So,
And true shout out to your opinion on Hunter Renfrow. Misuse, or is he just not meeting expectations this season, especially with the fumble last week? So that is a hot topic, I think, because Renfrow's had with the few times we've gotten to see him. Last week he had no
I
fumble.
saw him wide open today, and O'Connell missed him. And
Yeah.
I've seen that a couple of times where I feel like in order to get Renfrow going, you have to be able to throw a very accurate pass. Unfortunately, O'Connell's not there yet. You know what I mean? So
I mean,
Yeah.
Renfrow. It's like we can't like fantasy football treats these players like atomized, but like they're in a dynamic with other players. So he had a particular chemistry with Carr. Also, you have to take that into
pump
account.
fake for O'Connell,
And Myers
then a
wide
screen to
open.
Myers. And wow, looked like a smoke screen play, but they checked it down to Myers, and he got the first down.
But it's kind of an open question, though, whether Hunter Renfrow's regressed a little, especially under McDaniels. I mean, it just kind of is a snowball effect when your morale gets busted from the dude, and I think that probably did happen. And he went home for the first time ever in the offseason this past summer.
Yeah, McDaniels gives you PTSD. You know what I mean?
But he
McDaniels.
also, Renfrow did have that fumble in the Cardinals game last year, and then he was, I mean, you don't really remember much from him the rest of the season, right?
Injuries too, yeah.
A lot of injuries.
So 1st and goal for the Raiders.
Getting an oblique, I think, and then a
And
concussion.
are they going to get the? Oh, they got the playoff. I thought it was going to be a delayed game. O'Connell has time.
Oh, wide
And a
open.
check down to Zamir White. They're going to be inside the 5 at the 4-yard line.
Oh my god. You guys, I think we might get like,
I think it'll be 49-0 pretty soon.
oh my god.
Shit.
This is nice. We needed this. Didn't we need this?
Yes, and
We needed
Pierce
this.
seems like he wants to keep laying
Okay.
down the pipe.
The only thing I regret is not being in Las Vegas right now to just like hella party with people afterwards.
Yahoo window too.
Oh, okay. I'll take that. I'll do that in a sec. And Emmy, shout out to you. O'Connell needs to keep tossing bombs. Give these clowns a beat down. They'll never forget. Exactly.
Well, I think the fact that they've
Right
put the
now.
game in O'Connell's hands has actually made them better. So the fact that Jacobs wasn't available. And a wide receiver touchdown! Devontae Adams, a Bulldog from Fresno State with a wide receiver pass from Jacoby Myers, the second one of the day. That is a touchdown. Hell yeah, that was crazy. Right when I saw Jacoby Myers kind of slow down, I was like, what the hell?
Devontae!
A wide receiver pass.
And he's always wide open when he does this. That's awesome.
Why, dude, this is the trick plays that McDaniel should have been using.
Yeah, Exactly. This shit actually works. John Rader's Snake just heard Hardigree learn that he needed to be in the booth. This game is his first coaching from the booth versus on the field. Could this be for real? You know what?
Yeah,
We
that's
should
true.
have mentioned that because actually you were just talking about the guy that looked like Mick Lombardi. But I was like, wait, is Bo Hardigree up there in the booth? Yeah, that's very interesting. And you know what? Patrick Graham, the defense kind of started to be better when he went to the booth
Yo.
too. So let everyone go to the booth.
Put
You know,
everybody in the booth.
And then Pierce can be like, you know, the team captain cheerleader guy on the side, you know?
Put everybody in the booth. Put glass
everyone in the
around
freaking
them. I
booth,
don't
yeah.
care. Get them their freaking Wi-Fi. I don't know, like you know, like whatever they need, man. Because yeah, like, ever since Patrick Graham did go in the booth, the defense started being better, and then now Bo Hardigree.
It's like they're able to focus more or something, but better angle,
But
less pressure. You know, the cameras are not on them as much.
I've seen some pretty
They
close
get-
shots of Patrick Graham.
They get that one chin cam, but like they don't have like the sideline shots. I know because I'm always clipping up like all the sideline stuff, and it's like,
So the next game after this one is against the Chiefs on Christmas. We will be live in Fresno.
oh wow, oh yeah. By the way, we're going to Fresno for that.
So we'll be live in Fresno for Christmas, and ooh, I need to buy this thing for that. But anyways, though, anyways, hey, so the Hardigree, the booth, the Raiders are winning this game. We're gonna celebrate. We're having fun. We have to start also looking to next week, and like, if the Hardigree in the booth works out against the Chiefs, defense with Patrick Graham was doing well against the Chiefs last time they played. I mean, they were doing great.
Yeah, and then you know the Chiefs have been struggling a bit, and they've had their own, you know, morale take a hit. A couple sad losses there, and a couple the refs aren't helping them out as much. I mean, they have somewhat, obviously, but not in the last couple games.
And look, 9-8.
The Jets game, they helped them out a lot. Let's not forget that.
There was a team that made the playoffs with a 9-8 record last year. So
That's true.
it's not like completely, especially if you beat the Chiefs, like it's not completely out of the realm of possibility. So.
Yeah, and weren't there like
Yeah.
4-0-3 teams at the beginning of the season? So it was like Bears and Vikings and Panthers and Broncos, from what I remember. But like
Right.
there have been a lot of like, you know, a lot more losses than wins.
But 21
go
points
for
in the
two.
first quarter, 21 points in the second quarter, and now already 7 in the freaking third quarter. Are you kidding
It's
me?
insane. It's insane. Points.
And a
for
wide
points.
receiver pass touchdown. Staley, it has to be. Oh, he's gonna be doing
Getting
some
these
good.
trick plays out. They're looking like, you know, Mahomes and Kelsey and all that out there.
Staley's definitely gonna be needing to do some glute stretches tonight.
Do you think people are gonna lay off Hardigree though in OC after this? AOC?
Honestly, I think everybody's gonna have fun tonight, but I think everybody's gonna be like, hey, you know, they don't have Herbert, they got all kinds of bullshit going on. Like, you need to do this against a real team.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's why the Dolphins game and the Chiefs game gave us hope, but then they really blew it in the second half, both those games.
Yeah. And dude, shout out to Ronald. Let's go Raiders! Let's get another 21 points this quarter. I like how you think.
And I like that Devontae Adams got a touchdown because
I know.
he's pissed off.
It
and,
wasn't
you know what I
AOC
mean?
to Adams. It was Sean Patterson.
They had to get creative to get
Close
Adams a touchdown. But
Close enough. What's he saying? Lip read. We need a lip
he's
reader.
more normal right now. I mean, he's fine now.
We need a
but-
hire professional lip reader. And that's your first super. Shout out to you, Ronald.
Appreciate you, Ronald. 21 yard line, Easton Stick.
Launches it to a wide open.
Oh
receiver.
no, Palmer in a wide open touchdown. Amik Robertson
All right.
blew the coverage
It's
and
not
he
a
gave a
shutout.
wide open touchdown. Was that just like, what did Amik do? Come on, Amik. I'm pulling for you, man. What happened?
So it's not a shutout anymore.
Did the mob make him do this or something?
Mafia? Which mafia?
The betting mafia or something? I want to see what happened on this play. 21.
360?
So having to cover Palmer. Palmer was in the slot. Oh no, he motioned to the outside. And then Amik, ooh, cover 2. Safety played close. And I think that's actually more on Merrick than it is on Amik. Unless, I don't know who. Yeah, I think that was on Merrick. Because Amik looked a little confused here. It was on Merrick crash near the tight end in the box. Hey, so any Chargers fans in the chat, are you guys making a comeback or what? Staley's like, don't worry, we're back in this. Easton Staley's like, let's go. We're in this shit.
Oh, whose ass did he slap in a really awkward way?
That was hella weird. What game was that last week? Who did the Chargers play last week? Do you guys remember? Because I remember we were watching that replay where he smacks the dude's ass, and I was like, dude, you gotta have more swagger if you're gonna smack ass.
He wound his arm up like a softball player, like this.
Yeah, it looked very weird. It was like, dude, if you're gonna smack somebody's ass, you gotta do it tough. You gotta be like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't.
All right, son.
Yeah.
You know, like while you're like spitting tobacco.
But you can't be like, oh, and then so Champ Kelly's sitting next to Mark Davis, no date. Whenever Mark Davis doesn't have a date, the Raiders usually win the game. So Mark Davis, maybe just, Skype or video chat your date, you know what I mean? Because meet him after the game. Because every time Mark Davis has a date in Vegas, we lose the game.
Apologies to everyone who likes that field, because I had it off for a while. My bad. I just had to hit refresh.
You son of a gun, you son of a biscuit.
Choosing now not to swear. That ship sailed.
Well, dude, I'm happy for the fans who are out there buying tickets and showing up and being like, I don't know what this is going to be. This could be bad. This could be good. And they're having a blast. Having a straight up blast. Mark Davis.
They're showing Mark Davis a lot tonight. And shout out to Emmy. The Chargers are poking the bear. Now the Raiders are going to score again, exactly. Not a shutout, though, anymore. Technically not a shutout, but we have 49 points. I'll take it.
They're showing all the history of the first round picks. They're talking about Gary Conley and Carl Joseph.
They're showing Tyree Wilson right there.
To say they're out of the NFL is a little unfair. Like, not every player has a 7-year career. Like, that's just that's a little unfair to me because they were starters when they were here and to Conley and Carl Joseph.
Staley thinks he just saved his job because they scored last week.
Staley's like, we got 7. Trying to stun on me. So handoff, Aiden O'Connell to Zamir White, 3-yard gain. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but so the guy who Barstow clapped back at is back after the timeout.
Oh, he's back. Here, I'll put Barstow's chat back up.
He's back.
He's back.
Is he a Chargers fan? Like, what team is this guy?
Get him, boys.
But you know what? We can't focus on him too much because they always want the attention, and now we're saying it all this time.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 6 for the Raiders after that run. Renfro in motion. And a handoff to Zamir White, going to milk some clock, probably.
Decent game.
Help the Chargers out by milking some clock, because I think the Chargers want to get out of here quick. Yeah, Plunkett actually looked pretty good for his age there after playing some ball, too. So, the Modelos are out. Everybody is happy. I always have to mess with that. But I like it, but I always have to fix that thing. 3rd down. Will the Raiders keep it going or just run the clock out? Abdullah in the backfield, Myers in motion. Devontae at the top of the screen, dropping back. Aiden O'Connell, pressure, and Aiden O'Connell sacked. No. It was a blitz by the linebacker. Kendricks got him. Former Vikings linebacker, Kendricks, now a captain with the Chargers, and he got the sack on the blitz there.
Damn.
So, we gotta watch out. They're gonna make a comeback, guys.
They might come back.
Easton Stick. Wait, is this guy a Niners fan? But were you there before? Were you there in the real years? Niner gang.
I don't know. They've been.
No, Niner gang. I remember in 2017 the stadium's empty.
Oh yeah. I guess that was the worst.
2018 stadium's empty.
Oh wow.
Inside the 10, great special teams, Jakob Johnson and DJ Turner.
Let's go.
Who made a great play earlier in special teams to get the fumble.
That's awesome.
Wow, Raiders can play. Yeah, Raiders should get some backups in there to give them a shot.
I know. I don't know if Crosby with his knee needs to be in.
Yeah, get Tyree Wilson and Malcolm Kuntz more reps, or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe get Well, at corner, maybe sit Nate Hobbs a little bit since he's a little. I think he had some nagging injuries earlier. And then on the offensive side of the football, you would have to just get backup receivers, and honestly, they don't. It would only be really Devontae Adams and Myers that you'd be sitting. Because you only have 5 on the roster.
Yeah, but Adams needs his numbers.
Adams is probably like, not at 1,000 yards yet. You want to do this?
I'll take anything I can get.
Wasn't Devontae only at like 800 after being 1,500 last year?
Check it out. Check it out.
Yeah, dude. I think Devontae is only at 800 and something. Let's see. But last.
Isn't he only at like 100?
Oh, he's at 867.
Okay.
But he was at 1,500 last year and 1,500 the year before, and it's pretty much almost over.
Yikes.
But he can still get, like, if he has a bunch of good games, he can still get to like 1,100. Yeah, well, I mean, how many does he have today? I mean, it would be hard. But hey, it's not all about stats. It's all about wins, right?
So we have the Chiefs game, and on Christmas. Wow, isn't that so crazy? It's already halfway through December. That's wild.
Dude, the season's already over.
That is insane.
Season's already almost over.
That is like, it's kind of scary.
Well, the season kind of just begins though, because now we're finding out who's in the playoffs and what's actually, what's actually going to happen. Who's getting fired, and we're finding out who's getting fired, and then who's getting hired. Some people are going to get hired.
Just basically unemployment and employment. That's the story of the NFL.
Football is just freaking real life. That's why people like it. It's real life,
It's capitalism, yeah.
So O'Connell, 231 yards, 4 touchdowns for O'Connell, and by the way, Jacoby Myers has a touchdown of his own. Passing touchdown.
Good for him, man. He's got Jacoby Myers' passing yards. He can do it all. What? And the good kind of passing yards, not like the kind he got on the Patriots last year. It's
with the little lateral,
throwing it to Chandler Jones. So it's the Raiders Chiefs, obviously, December 25th, Christmas, and then the Colts are New Year's Eve, and then the Broncos Raiders is the last game of the season.
New Year's Eve in the morning.
Oh no, New Year's Eve. In the morning on New Year's Eve, yeah, because it's December 31st.
Will I make it to midnight?
So we gotta watch that. Yep. Oh, here we go. Game's back on.
Easton Stick now at the 10-yard line. Easton Stick drops back. Throw to Eckler.
Pushed out of bounds.
4 yards for Eckler, a man who's a Twitch streamer, apparently.
He is?
Yeah, he streams Twitch.
What game? I'm assuming he games.
I mean, he games, but I've never watched it.
Is he in a hot tub?
I've never... Is he a hot... I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's
a hot tub streamer?
He seems a little angry. I don't know if people are going to be watching that. I mean,
just angry in a hot tub?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's not the most attractive guy.
Leave him alone.
He's fit, but...
Eckler's plenty of... He's like a nice...
But the
guy.
face, I mean, I don't know. He's going... 2nd and 6, though, and a handoff. 2 yards. Oh, look, he looks better than Herbert. Hey, I'll give him that. He looks better than Herbert. But anyways, Eckler, though, he's a Twitch streamer, and I think he kind of airs some of his opinions about the team sometimes on Twitch, and that's a nightmare.
Wow, that's crazy. That's a nightmare for Josh McDaniels in particular.
Well, yeah, for PR nightmare. Do you really want to play or talking shit on the team on Twitch?
7, the Chargers score, 7 squared is 49.
I've actually done calculus, I don't think you have. 3rd and 4.
What?
And then the throw to the outside on 3rd and 4. An 8-yard gain.
They gonna go for it?
They gotta go for it, Staley style. They gotta go for it on 4th and 2. It's 4th and 2 now.
Irish Sage, shout out to you, man. I gotta say that slowly. Irish Sage. I hear when Jones returned that pick, he was screaming, "I'm not gay!"
It was Chandler Jones, and I'm not gay.
That's what I'm saying. I hear when Jones returned it, but I just wanted to do it a different,
And I'm not gay.
And I'm not gay.
Free call Nassib, and I'm not gay.
LGBTQ, and I'm not gay. Classic.
Dude, remember when Jones said that? When Chandler Jones posted and said, "We worked some shit out, and I think I'm gonna come back."
Yeah. Right after McDaniels was fired. How many of you guys saw that?
But it wasn't real, though. I mean, I thought it was actually gonna be real, and he was gonna come back. And honestly, we could have used his ass.
He accused Mark Davis of... It rhymes with chicken Alfredo. Say that.
Chicken Alfredo.
That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to get into any trouble. But once you do that, you don't come back. You don't come back. You're done.
Once you make some wild accusations, you don't go back.
Well, that's one way to put it, yeah.
The Chargers are unplugged, yes. the power is out. The power is out for the Chargers
Power's
tonight.
out. The phones are on their own. Don't play too much Pokemon Go, or you'll have to plug it back in.
The power is out for the Chargers. So I posted on Twitter, and I think a lot of people related with it.
What happened? What'd you say?
Well, I can't find it actually.
Oh, you can find your own tweet.
Twitter is so shitty. I mean, it is hard for me to use it.
Oh my god, he's still such a boomer. David Anderson, they burnt the McDonald's playbook, added some wrinkles. Merry holidays, Raiders!
Merry holidays to David
Merry
Anderson.
holidays.
Shout out to you, man. And hey, the McDonald's playbook did include some trick plays. Maybe they just weren't motivated enough to pull them off, though, man.
But last year they were so motivated, but it was like the jet sweeps and all that.
Yeah, it wasn't really so many halfback passes. It was
Yeah.
mainly jet sweeps, but appreciate you,
It does
David.
look different, though. It looks different than the McDaniels
It looks
playbook.
different in this game too. I want to see it against the Chiefs. I want to see it against the
Alright.
Colts. And by the way, the Colts are no walk in the park.
Yeah.
The Colts are very tough. They're second in the division in the AFC South. I think they're 6-5, maybe 7-5.
The Colts?
Their record right now, and they Gardner Minshew has been, I think, probably better than Anthony Richardson for the Colts. Former Eagles offensive coordinator is their head coach.
Didn't Richardson
7-6, yeah.
go out with the AC sprain? The same thing that Carr had that he didn't lose any time with?
Right, so I feel like we're just stashing Richardson on IR to let him learn the
Just
game.
this Minshew's fault? Nah, that's too
Well, no, I think to let him learn the game because he's only played if Richardson only played a few games in college, so let him study and not ruin his reputation. by
I'm sorry,
starting
everybody.
the game when he's not
Well,
ready.
it's just
Sorry.
because Bryce Young and CJ Stroud are out there.
But holy
Yeah,
hell,
CJ
those
Stroud, I feel like
tacos
he's
were
gotten very
bomb.
lucky. I was watching some tape
I do have to
on
go
him, and
finish them, but I wanted to come back and
I
set
think
this
the
up
scheme
real
and
quick.
his receivers making great plays has benefited him. First and 10.
I think I used that
22-yard
already.
line.
Well, I
Handoff.
got this.
Again, yeah. Nice, they're using him a lot.
4-yard
I-
gain.
Got that
Go
already.
Samir.
So that was a Niners fan. Niners fans are always loud when they're doing
I think
well,
I'll save
and when
up.
they're doing bad. Where are they at? Where are they at? You have no idea where they're even at anymore.
I just played the crickets thing.
Yeah, the cricket thing's kind of annoying.
Oh, okay.
So just that trombone.
Trombone.
But when I lived in the Bay Area, I was there when they were doing bad. I lived there from the Kaepernick years to the freaking, the
Well,
Jimmy G years and
Kaepernick
O'Connell
years weren't
play
all
action on
bad.
2nd and 5.
Ooh.
Incomplete.
But that was really, that was like short, very short. Not on the same page, but shout out to you, David. Appreciate you. Irish Sage. I only miss McDaniels because no one's calling him Goat Boy. Nah.
McDaniels, why do you keep digging for gold up there, man? There's something going on. Chandler Jones is the one bringing it up. This is just what your former player says. It's not me. It's your former player. So don't start trying to freaking come after Willie.
Oh my god.
3rd and 5. Do we have to get rid of that guy? 3rd and 5, dropping back. And a quick throw.
Ooh, nice
and Michael
dart.
Mayer with the first down.
Whoa, whoa,
Darts
whoa, whoa, whoa,
there,
whoa. Go
and,
back, go back.
Rommel, Gill, Chandler Jones.
I think I had that set to 30. I had it set to 30 because I was doing Dimension Hole.
What do you guys think? Should we get rid of him?
What's he saying? Because I didn't see the.
He's not trolling.
What's he saying? I'm just choosing not
So,
to.
he says the game. He's a Niners fan who says that the game is wrong.
What?
And it's like, dude, you guys literally the refs made Kaepernick a decent quarterback in the NFL, and now he's out of the league. You think that's some coincidence?
No,
32-yard line
That's a
for
little
the
too
Raiders. Play action.
that's a little too steep.
And incomplete. Brandon
Alright.
Bolden caught
Yeah,
that on the
see,
sideline.
30 times. That's
They don't have
hell
too
no.
much hustle, but it's less than 5 minutes left in the third. They're up by 42 points, so maybe they're chilling.
And then we only got about 30
Should we
scrolls,
toast? Should we do
so
another
if you
toast?
guys really want to see me do
Cheers to
Come
30,
a great victory. And
well, I could get
You're supposed to
40. But it's only going to be 4 10 poles,
Just a
so
little
it's not going to be like
The tangents on this are a bit much, aren't they?
anything
That's
really
a
exciting.
Off and a 3-yard gain for Samir White on second down. Going to be 3rd and 7. End of the third quarter. About
Nothing
less than 5
there. Got
minutes
11
to go in
here.
the third quarter.
Well, how are you guys feeling? Let me open the chat.
One
Michael
here.
Mayer sidelined right now.
Let's see what's up. Wow, look at this poll. The poll's still going. That's unfair after this freaking score.
I think I have Fire Pony already.
What's going
There's
on?
Raiders fans on Twitter mad that the team is
Meow.
winning. Wow. I could never be that guy.
That's bizarre.
3rd and 8. You're like, unless you're really playing for the number 1 pick, it really doesn't matter. Dropping back. O'Connell has time and a quick throw, but not going to be the first down. A 4-yard gain on a pass to Abdullah.
Is the guy accusing the refs of rigging it for the Raiders because of that Trey Tucker? The right foot wasn't quite down.
I mean, other than that, it's been a pretty clean game.
Other than that, I can't think of anything. Eating a homemade fat steak. Ooh, that sounds good, Bianca.
So, in terms of the Raiders draft, like, I really don't think picking at 9 versus 7 matters, or even 7 versus 5. Like, I don't.
Wait, was it that already?
I mean, 5 actually.
was
I mean,
it
that's a
the
little
dark
different,
one?
but like, that's still not a big deal to me. And look,
It's a wonky.
I think I was
foot
using
there
the
from AJ
dark
Cole.
one.
It's usually a little
Let's
better
try
than that.
this.
if you're at pick 10, I mean, the Panthers were. If there's a guy you really want, you can trade up. You can trade up.
Can we do that super chat for us?
For what?
Think of something?
Then we have to ban that guy.
Oh, that'd be funny.
If we reach a $25 goal, then we'll have to ban So Good.
Reminds me of Genuine. So pretty.
And do not associate this guy with Genuine. I love Genuine.
You know, I love Genuine.
But maybe, well, I don't want to ban the guy. I mean, like
Well, what's he saying? I think if I saw one thing he's saying,
he's a
I'd probably
Niners
want
fan
to-
who says it's rigged for the Raiders, and he's going off on it, like, very upset.
Man, this we're 49.
And then Raiders fans are always getting fucked by the refs, so they're pissed, and they're saying, hey, you know, it's like, hey, literally our coach got canceled by the commissioner of the NFL. I mean, it doesn't get more rigged than that.
Because our coach called the commissioner the F word. And
He called him a maggot and a wussy.
Stussy. Oh, yeah. I was like, vintage Stussy. No, yeah, he did call him names and he was beefing. Remember the Gruden thing, the Don Banana thing that said that Gruden said he had a whisper camp, an anti-Goodell whisper campaign? So it's like, yeah, when you're doing that against the commissioner, you gotta turn it on him.
Yeah, like until another team literally loses their head coach because the commissioner like wants to cancel
Takes
them.
the dude out,
Then,
he doesn't like him.
then nothing is as rigged. Like it's not as rigged. I don't care. You know?
Ain't nothing as rigged as that.
I mean that goes beyond a flag. That goes beyond.
Literally,
Yeah.
Goodell firing someone.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's what happened to the Raiders. Yeah, try and top that. Try and top that.
I mean, even if you don't like Gruden, it's like it really messed up some of the scheduling and stuff.
Yeah. The scheduling was
No,
fucked.
it messed up. It just like even if they were going to be calling from him, if he would have failed. We were
Oh
assuming,
no, I mean,
Yeah.
actually, I remember Mike Warrior saying that because this happened, the whole season was he said it wasn't like a
Yeah, because it was like the 5th game. Yeah.
well, but there were a lot of other teams where it's like, you know, they're
Harder for them to turn too. Yeah.
exactly. And then you got all these players on the team who their value is going to be taken. And then real ultimately they got to the playoffs, which helped their value. Ingles got it right. The Dolphins, good for him. I really miss Ingold, not gonna lie. I like Ingold. Monster fullback. He jumped over a dude again recently.
So handoff for the Chargers, about a 3-yard gain. Oh, and Spiller's trying to talk shit on the Raiders sideline. I'm sorry,
Can we
buddy.
get a fight?
You were down 6 touchdowns. It is not time to talk shit.
Fight. Dude, I want a freaking fight now because we have nothing to lose.
Man, how sad is that to try to fight in a game when you were down 6 touchdowns?
Well, that's it. Actually, I understand it because it's like if you can't win, then you might as well win that.
What are are you doing?
Dropping back,
Finish
Easton
off the
Stick
Perna!
to the tight end, Everett.
Trying to get it.
Ooh, and a lot of activity. Jacorian Bennett with the tackle. We've seen Jacorian Bennett out there. He hasn't been out there all game, and now he's finally out there. The rookie speedster.
Number 0.
Corner.
Oh, yeah, people are saying that the so dirty guy is Josh McDaniels. He's just Niner gang.
I really wonder, has McDaniels seen any of our videos? Oh, do you think McDaniels has seen the film? It's like 800, almost 800,000.
If you've seen anything, you've probably seen it.
3rd and inches and a QB sneak by Easton Stick, and that is a first down.
Honestly, though, when you're him, it's like you're getting millions of dollars to just sit at home and do certain things. Let's just say
Party.
You're just partying at home, yeah, on a Tuesday, whatever.
There we go. Come on, one more time.
Watch it and make the shit. Look, I got paid.
Come on.
Wouldn't you be like that if you're Josh McDaniels?
Come on.
I'd be like, Mark Davis's money is going to buy more, items.
I do believe Gruden
Crap.
and McDaniels have watched the McDaniels film. A screen to Eckler, and Eckler.
Damn, I was
First
hoping that
down
was going to
and
blow up.
They caught the Raiders slipping there. Good play for
I was
the
hoping he was going to get 3 or 4 out of that one. Or 4 or 5, sorry.
What does he say?
One guy told me, and I don't know if it's legit. One guy did tell me that Gruden has season.
There we go. Get him.
Said Raiders could have been good if
Get
they
him.
kept on Gruden. Hey,
Come
who
on.
is this guy? Now I'm starting to believe
Maybe he's a.
Like, listen, that's really your coach, and I would have ruined your team, and it would have been fun.
1st and 10, Chargers dropping back, throwing it deep,
Really deep
and incomplete.
nowhere close. Can't even be close.
Come on.
RPJ Kingdom. Raiders broke 20 points. My prayers have been answered.
Dear
Well,
Lord,
after last week, we got a
dear Lord, after scoring 0 points and losing 3-0 against the Vikings, can the Raiders please score more than 3?
Are you there, God? It's me. Dial up, Andre. Please, can we
Come
score?
on.
For these players, so these players don't get all stressed out. These fans don't get all
Oh, did you
drunk.
see Skippy? Was Skippy here? He made an appearance?
2nd and 10. And a quick throw to the running back, Kelly. 7-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Oh, y'all are getting crazy. Y'all are getting crazy with this.
2nd down and 3. I'll be right back. I'm going to go finish my tacos while this game finishes.
Don't be doing Big D dirty like that.
Me too.
Remember how last week the offense was so bad? I was like, you know what? We need Mother effing McDaniels back. Because we couldn't get 3 points. I was like, you know what? Get McD's ass back. 3rd and 4. And a quick throw. 1st down for the Chargers to Guyton.
I like
You're out there
how
by Splain.
there was at least there were multiple people who do not ever understand when we're being sarcastic. They were like,
I was being serious.
really? How could you say that?
I'm like, dude, I made a 58-minute documentary about why I don't like the guy.
59 and change.
1st and 10, play action. Stick has time. Pressure. Malcolm Kuntz. And they're saying it's a fumble. No way. No way is it a fumble. Is Jenkins getting a touchdown to D lineman? No freaking way. Are you kidding me? Touchdown. Raiders. No freaking way. No way.
Oh! Right as I go away. Look at that shit. Woo! Get that shit, boy.
Really a touchdown. He actually bumped it. So Kuntz came in. Ooh, let me see the other angle.
See the other angle? I'm hoping a knee wasn't down or something.
Damn it.
Strips it out.
Oh, it's a fumble! It's a fumble! It's a fumble! It's a fumble! It is a fumble!
Let's go.
And the Raiders have 56 points at the top of the 4th quarter against the mother effing Chargers. That's what I like to see.
Let's go. Let's go. Do your stuff. Do your stuff.
Oh Lord!
Oh, Lord.
Dear God, I've never seen a defense before.
Or an offense this season.
Well, this is still like a defensive game
I
for the
know,
most part.
it really is. They
And
still held it in the 7th, yeah.
And but it's so bad I might take a week outside.
Oh my god. See, last stream, if anyone remembers, I predicted that this would happen because the bathroom was like, do not do it. No. Just go right up to the stairs.
There's open grass right there. Open grass. What is wrong with being outside?
You are disgusting.
Is there anything wrong with peeing outside?
Yes.
What do you guys think in the chat? Is there anything wrong with
Disgusting.
peeing
And our
outside?
backyard's gonna smell like your stupid piss. Go upstairs. See? Whenever he drinks too much, I have to do this.
And then Wolfclaw is saying, do it, Willie. Yeah, see?
Stop.
People understand.
Please stop. Don't encourage him. No.
Wow, so what is the record, man? So,
Please stop.
dude,
Hell
the Raiders
yeah!
are 56 to 7.
56 to,
Most points.
or 56 or 57?
Auctioneer impression.
56 to 7. God damn.
Can I get a 75, 75?
Most points in a game. I want to see what the record is.
A real Raider would.
A real Raider would be outside. So the most points in a game is 72 points. The most points in a game is 72 points for Washington Redskins in
Yeah, we already
1966.
talked about that.
Well, I'm just clarifying again.
You just want to say Redskins.
Wait, I'm not trying to say Redskins. I'm saying most points in a game is 72. So 46, 16 more points, baby, in the fourth quarter.
We're almost there.
16 more
We're
points,
almost
baby.
there. We can get there. You can do it. No. No. Please. God. Irish sage. And hurry. God. See, dude, you guys, Bobby gets it, man. It's all smelly and nasty. Irish sage, open grass, laundry. It's not really. It's like a contract, like, it's like you're supposed to garden. 'Cause
It's like they're never gonna take him down. Well, until the RNG catches up and kills all my guys.
Sorry, I'm a bad person. What are you guys into, huh? It's here. It's me by myself. So let me know your thoughts. Tell me all your secrets before Willie comes back. I won't.
And I don't have any level 40 twins, so
Oh shit. Oh,
that's what I gotta do
what
next.
do you have to say?
Level up my twins, work on my trickaroo.
That would have been a better name. Willie is trying to live
Work on my
stream.
trickaroo.
Well played, Buster. Well played. Is the bottle finished? No, it is not.
What is it, top of the fourth?
It's got a decent amount.
Top of the fourth, baby, let's go! Let's go!
Top of the fourth quarter. Let's freaking go. I hear Willie coming back, making his triumphant return after being a civilized individual and kissing indoors. Thank you just held a little in. Wait. Oh, that's right. Did I miss another crazy kick return?
So that was a touchdown by the D lineman, though.
My husband and now my son goes in the backyard too. I think it's backyard. If it was a big,
Bianca, shout out to you.
if it was a big backyard with a big lawn, I'd be like, oh, it's not. It's like a street.
Should I have the fourth?
I'll have it. No. Wait, 4? You're not going to 4? What's up? I'll put it. It's staying here. Alright.
Yeah, maybe I should. You know, I'll take a break.
Do you
Alright,
want to
so
switch? Do you want to switch?
sides?
No.
Well, yeah, sure. If you want to switch, I mean, it's up to you.
The tannins are like cheers to you all. What a fun
Ooh, injury there. Who's hurt? Well, just looking down though, 14-50. The Raiders team is happy, having tons of fun. Probably the most. Some of the top fun. Some of the top fun if you want to blast you. And
it's top rising fun.
we did not predict this. I mean, after Staley got those 7 points, he thought they were going to get a comeback, you know? So we thought maybe there'd be a closer matchup here.
What are you talking about, Wolf? You missed your supers. What are you talking about?
We showed one of your supers twice.
Wait,
Wolfie.
it's this one. Did I?
No, I think he said
No,
the
I
same
think
one.
he's right. I did. I think I did. I'm so sorry, Wolfie.
You know what? Blame Audrey. Put it all on Audrey.
It's because I went to the chat and then I didn't sort it by the supers, so I
Appreciate
messed
you,
up.
Wolfie Claw.
I messed up. I'm so sorry. Everybody, if you're the real deal OG Raider Nation, kicking one of these likes for Wi-Fi Willie and Naughty Audrey. You know, I don't know about that nickname, but you know, that's
No.
good. Oh,
It's-
She hates that nickname.
wait.
Says it's
cancel
streaming.
off the Golden shower stream. This is a little wow.
Is it because I was going to pee out? What?
Yeah, I think it's because you're gonna be outside.
I think the only people showered in that would be some leaves in the background that I have not hoed.
Well, you're a different kind of. I mean, you kind of up on a silver platter. I gotta not miss any. I need to go make sure I didn't miss any more. I'm so
Why
sorry,
is
guys.
that?
I was just
You-
trying to
you
look
know
at the
what?
chat. I was trying to look at the chat more.
Don't make me be like Trump and say you're fired.
Well,
I know. I'm all.
they're basically gonna win. There's no way they're gonna score 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, I got everyone. Okay, there you go. And then there's
So-
Sophie. Hell yeah, dude. And yeah.
I gotta check why my.
Have you asked for a like tonight?
I think once or
I was trying to set you up
Why
for
this
something,
is
but
not-
whatever. You gave a very stupid answer. If you want to like, that would be so great and very kind. And if you don't want to like, that's your prerogative, quite frankly. Barry King, shout out to
Why
you.
is